Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel as we continue our career here with Mav Crow. Now, I'm going to try to do this real quick. I realized in the last video the whole entire first game was me talking about real life playoffs. Pause for a second. Alright, sorry about that, I had to turn the tethering off. Now, continuing on with what I was talking about with the real life playoffs. I realized the whole first game was me talking about real life playoffs and everything. Luckily enough, today I'm only going to talk about two games today. First, let's talk about the Boston-Florida game. That was insane. Insane. I can't believe that Pasternak actually dropped the gloves with Kachuk. But that's the kind of thing that I wanted to see from Florida over Boston. Florida just coming in and just saying, "Oh, what the hell was that?" That sucks. All right. Anyway, that's kind of the performance that I was expecting from them. It was I didn't watch the whole game. Again, like I said last time, I only watched the highlights. But my goodness, that was an intense game just watching the highlights. Now I'm just going to skip really quickly to the Vancouver Canucks versus the Edmonton Oilers. Yeah. What happened to the Oilers? You guys are up 4-1. 4 goals. 4 goals. You guys let in 4 goals to lose in regulation. That is absolutely unbelievable. Now, for both teams and some of those goals that were scored in that game, for both goaltenders, absolutely some of them were pretty weak, but it's the way that the playoffs go, man. You know, it's all about bounces and how you deal with the pressure. But that tip from TJ Miller, wow. Just wow. I don't care who you are. I don't care what team you cheer for. That was wow. That was wow. The Dakota Joshua, absolutely way to be there for Johnny on the spot. I know that wasn't part of the comeback, but it was absolutely unbelievable. That slap shot from Zadorov, even Ekholm's slap shot, they were, to me, I found them kind of very similar. For Ekholm's goal, Vancouver Canucks were screening Sivos. I keep saying his name wrong. Then with Zadorov's goal, Edmonton Oilers were screening their own goaltenders. So that was very interesting. But then that stretch pass to get it to Joshua, to get it to Garland, to fake that slap shot and just squeak it through that 5-hole. My goodness. But I am going to say one thing about for both sides. That's only one game, boys. For the Vancouver Canuck fans, just like me, that's only one game. One game. Anything can happen in game 2. And to me, I don't even think the Vancouver Canuck fans should be chirping. Don't be starting to go like, yeah, blah, 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 you know, McDavid, or whatever you want to say it. You know, I've said that stuff too in the past. It's mainly just to get a rise out of some of my friends that were Edmonton Oilers fans. And when I say were, I mean they used to be my friends. No longer friends with them, but it's the point where like the series is not over yet. We've only seen one game. Oilers can come out with an absolute bang because I looked at I looked at a video that was, I think, for SportsCenter, TSM with not Patrick, Duffy and a couple of those other guys there. And they did make out a very good point in the Edmonton Kings series. And this is for Edmonton. This is a kind of a thing that even us Canuck fans, we got to start thinking about. He ended up having an absolute horrible game against the Kings, and then he came back and got a shutout. So, you know, we better settle down on the chirping. If Vancouver Canucks fans are chirping, gotta settle down. Settle down. It's only a game. And it's not just a game, but we also had to come back in that game. So we know this is going to be a close, tight series. It's really going to come down to which team really wants it more. And I said that before in the last video. For any one of these series that's going on right now, it's, you know, it's going to come down to who wants it more and who's going to battle the harder. And the Canucks and the Oilers are both teams that can absolutely do some fantastic battling. You know, you can never count out the Oilers, never count out the Canucks. Let's just be calm. And I understand that, you know, the Oilers and the Canucks fan bases, we hate each other. It's World War III with us. And one video that I was watching about the game and everything, he said it was like North and South Korea. Kind of, yeah. To me, it almost sounds like Edmonton Oilers have more of a problem with the Canucks than you guys do with the Calgary Flames. Battle of Alberta should be way hotter and way more heated and everything than the Canucks versus the Edmonton Oilers fan bases. You know, it's unbelievable. But you know what? I like rivalry hockey. I really do. I love rivalry hockey. It makes hockey so much better. You know, and the Canucks have had many rivalries in the past. We still have some with the Edmonton Oilers, as we're talking about right now. We still kind of have one with the Flames. We used to have one with the Wild, the Chicago Blackhawks. Like, we've had plenty. Some die in, some die out, you know, like, but I definitely have to say the Oilers and the Flames rivalries have always been there with the Canucks. They always will be. But you know what? I respect every single one of those fan bases. Doesn't mean you have to chirp. Don't mean you have to be toxic. What is the slogan that people are trying to use for hockey in general, for the sport? It's for everybody. Instead of hating one another, we should be going like, you know, you want to battle statistics? Great, it's a debate. We can do friendly debates where we don't have to be toxic and everybody has actual facts. You know, some people might say the Canucks got lucky. Maybe we did. Maybe it's our spirit that we've had this entire season, where no game is out of reach. You try your 110% from beginning to end, full 60 minutes. And it shows that in game one, I'm not saying that this is anything about the series for the future, but game one, you found out which team played the full 60 minutes. Regardless whether you want to say the Canucks got lucky or not, we played a full 60 minutes. Another thing that I learned about that game, and sure, this could be a chirp if you want, but it's just a stat that I would just want to point out. It's not trying to be toxic. It's not trying to be trying to get all these Edmonton Oilers fans riled up, which I probably could, and people start commenting on my videos and then, you know, make controversy, and the next thing you know, the channel's getting huge hits, but that's not what I'm here for. I'm not here to start a battle between an Edmonton Oiler YouTuber or something like that just to get views and things like that. That's not what I'm here for. But the stat that I wanted to talk about, and the last stat that I wanted to talk about, is how about for the fact that for the first time in McDavid's career, he didn't have a shot on net in a playoff game. The Canucks held him shotless, and we ended up winning the game. You know, so maybe that's a key for the Vancouver Canucks, you know. Taking that penalty 40 seconds in, just not good. I'll admit that. That's just absolutely horrible. But, you know, let's calm down. Let's just enjoy this series. If we want to do any kind of chirping and everything, how about we wait until the series is over so then we actually have something that we can... And that was definitely nothing I could do there. Let's just wait till the series is done. And then whoever wins, loses, whatever, then you guys can start chirping and, you know, backing up your points. Let's just enjoy the series. This is a Canuck fan that is just saying, let's enjoy the series. You know what? If the series was 2-0 after the second game, I'd still be saying the same thing. You know, let's just enjoy the series. The series is going to go the way it's going to go, regardless of the chirps. Our chirping is not going to change the outcome of this series at all in any way, shape, or form. Your chirping is pointless. It's useless. That's it. I would have to look up some of these channels that I've been watching. One guy made a really good point on his, where after the first goal went in, the second goal went in, he had Edmonton Oilers fans commenting on his videos, popping in his DMs, chirping them and everything. And to be completely honest, I hope that when you guys started chirping too early in the first period, I hope that you guys did, well, some of you, the ones that decided to retract their statements, yeah. You know what? If you want to show what kind of fan you are of hockey, don't delete your comments. You just look even worse doing that than you did doing the chirping after the first goal in the first period. Like, come on, man. Like, seriously. Let's, like even as a Canuck fan, I would not start chirping right away. And yes, I was paying attention to the game. I had Google ticker thing going on so I could see what the score is, and to be honest, after it was 4-1, oh, there goes Mikheyev. After it was 4-1, I hit the lock button, I turned my phone upside down, and I put my phone on my desk. I think I continue to keep playing a game or watching YouTube or whatever I was doing at the time. I continue to keep doing it. It's not until later where I was like a little curious of like, how's the game going? Like, is it 7-1 yet? And when I looked, it was 5-4, and I was just like, okay, let's hold on to that. Let's go. You know, I was even happy. Did I get a little cocky in my own private home and cheering on my team being happy? Of course I was. Who wouldn't? I guarantee if the Edmonton Oilers won, I guarantee the Edmonton Oilers fans would have been like, yeah, let's go. Yeah, Oilers right here, baby. You know, we all do that. We all do it. But at the same time, you know, it's still not necessarily good. But like my mom said, this is why we're called the Comeback Canucks, because we will come back. And when we come back, it's going to happen. So you're just going to have to deal with it. But yeah, man, like, I'm just hoping to enjoy the playoffs this year, and I hope for a really good series between the Edmonton Oilers and the Vancouver Canucks. If the Canucks win this series, I really hope they go on to the finals and bring the cup back to Canada. If the Oilers win, I really hope that you can go and bring the Stanley Cup back to Canada. You know, let's just enjoy the series for now. You know, like, stop with the chirping, because you're gonna probably, this is gonna be going to Vancouver Canuck any fan base. don't start chirping early in the first period because you don't know what the rest of the game holds. For example, like some of these Edmonton Oilers with that one YouTuber already starting to brag about the fact that the Oilers were already beating the Canucks 1-0. You know, like, I'm sorry, it's. It's, you know, don't embarrass yourself. Wait until the game is over. Wait till the final shows up, and then start doing your chirping or whatever it is that you want to do. You know, I just hate that fan bases in hockey have to be toxic to one another. Who gives a crap? Your chirping means nothing. Absolutely nothing. I'm getting sick and tired of hearing this. Like, oh, the Edmonton Oilers fans are chirping the Canuck fans. The Canuck fans are chirping the Oilers fans, or any fan base started chirping the other fan base. Your chirping is not going to determine the outcome of the game. I can't remember this YouTuber's name now, but he got mad when Chris Cuthbert, for the Game 7 for the Maple Leafs, he said the shutout word, you know, and he's like, if the Maple Leafs lose, it's all his fault. I'm a goaltender, okay? Well, I was a goaltender. I like to believe that at a certain point and everything, there's karma, there's something else at work. We're superstitious. You know, goalies have a routine, especially if they're on a win streak. They always have this routine that they always do. They stay in that routine. You know, goalies are one of those weird guys that will take a lucky rabbit's foot out of their hockey pants and kiss it and then put it back in their pants. You know, like, at a certain level, that's what goalies are. Goalies are weird. Goalies think things differently than other people. One thing that I always try to do is try not to believe in the superstition that when someone says shutout, that goalie's shutout is going to be ruined. Okay? Now, you got to start thinking, if Chris Cuthbert never said shutout, would the shutout have been broken? I have this weird feeling it would have been broken anyway. The Leafs would have lost in Game 7 against the Boston Bruins again. It would have happened anyway. Absolutely, regardless of whether someone said shutout or not. You know, I started thinking about the way that the seasons have gone. I guess you can say it's like statistics and stuff. How many times does the Maple Leafs have to face Boston and lose in Game 7? How many times? How many times? And then, even then, if we really want to speak about that portion of skilled use of the stick to poke the puck away. Vancouver's goalie is on the bench. The extra attacker has jumped into the play. If we really want to talk about the fact that they got to change something up, then this is obviously a loss for the Vancouver Canucks, unfortunately for Mav. But last thing I'll say, and I guess you guys can tell me your comments below, I find it a little bit of a shocker. I wasn't really expecting it, but the Maple Leafs have fired their head coach, Mr. Keefe. What does everybody think about it? I was a little shocked to hear about that. But in the meantime, ladies and gentlemen, we will see you guys in a second here for game number 2 of this video. And I hope you guys are enjoying the video. We'll see you guys in the next game. Alright, everybody, welcome back to game number 2 of the video. In the other screen here real quick for about 12 seconds, starting right now. As you can see, we did make number 5 in the NHL for shutouts. So, for the rookie season, that's awesome. Something that we wanted to look forward to. I did look at like some season records for the NHL for goaltending. I think at some point or another in Mav's career, we might be able to, you know, maybe work on a few of those a few of those records. I believe I also looked at Vancouver records for the franchise. I think there's a few there that we could possibly do in a season and whatnot. So that's what our goal is at this point, is pad our stats with shutouts, wins, as much as we possibly can, and see if we can break some of these records before we have NHL 25 come out. So Mav, like I said before, and that guy's just skating around in absolute circles. But yeah, we're just, he's like I said before, he got up to 80 overall. We got a couple X factors for him through his rookie year and things like that. We have another goal, but we won't be able to get that X factor until near the end of the season, at the end of the season, because we need to have like a certain amount of likeness from our teammates. So that won't be registered until the end of the season, and I believe that one's, I think, for dialed in, I think. So the faster we can get through this season, the better, because I'd really like to get some more X factors on him. I got his speed up to 80, so I feel that should be pretty good for the time being. The durability and endurance is not really the greatest. They're still kind of like mid-high 70s. So that's something that we need to work on. Oh my goodness. You probably got that right to the 5-hole for me sliding across. That sucks. That really, really sucks.
Well, that's a great shot, James.
But yeah, we're just gonna try to do the best we can in our career here. I hope our team in front of us can start picking up their play here a little bit. This game 2 here is starting to worry me a little bit, like my goaltender's not good enough right now. I am running this on Pro at the moment.
Cheryl, you stress consistently, keep your feet moving on the ice, and that pays off.
Well, they got the pedal to the metal.
Am I getting EA'd now?
The Flyers extend the
like straight up, am I getting EA'd? Because that was... I'm sorry, my blocker and my glove, whether it's high or low, is good enough to stop that puck and not have that happen. Nice hit, Susie! There we go!
Vancouver's playing it through the neutral zone. The Canucks carried along the wall.
Come on, Susie, move the puck around. Oh my God. Come on, there's Besser. Besser to Fisher. Fisher over to Garland.
Philadelphia's got it in their own zone.
Come on, Vancouver. Let's go. Like, see, just blocker save that. Like, oh, but no. I hit the other one and it just kind of like flops in.
And that's off a stick.
Hey.
Taken by Besser. He carries the puck up along the wing. Philadelphia's got control of it now from their own end. Klingberg's tripped up and the official's hand is in the air signaling.
And now we're taking penalties all the time. What's up with this, boys?
Hart's high compete level makes him solid in the crease. Hughes knows how to play.
Oh, I think I have this weird feeling that this is just going to be a bad video for games, but whatever. Oh, nice. There we go, throwing it, caught. But yeah, in general, boys, hockey fans of all ages, boys and girls, or whatever you want to identify as, I guess. Just, relax with you defending your team. I understand about defending your team and trying to interact with other fans and things like that, but we really don't need all of that. You know what I mean? We just don't need that kind of stuff. Nice. Well, I guess time to get ready for the second period.
They'll get set to drop the puck as this power play continues.
Oh man, that's just upsetting. Say 3 shot. I let 2 goals in on 5 shots. Got 3 saves on 5 shots.
Takes a bump but still hangs on to the puck. One last gas to make something happen on this power play.
Besser standing up, ready to go.
And the
Come on.
unit doing work.
Let's get a goal, boys.
We're both back to even strength.
Now there's players on the bench that would kill for that opportunity. Just no urgency whatsoever from that power play unit and didn't generate any momentum.
Come on.
Knocks the puck away.
Come on.
Picked up along the wall.
Where are you going, Besser? He went.
Dishes it to Drysdale. Good stand. Good reach to the stick to knock the puck away. Takes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck.
EA, fix your damn flipping programming, please.
Philadelphia's got a hold of it along the
And
wall.
unfortunately, probably not going to see a huge change in any kind of graphicals or programming or anything like that for until like NHL 27. Come on, boys, let's go. Garland, Garland, he shoots, he scores on the one-handed Tuckies. Look at this. Comes in, little deke, and then one-handed tuck. Oh my goodness. Oh, look at this. Whoop, boom, 1 tuckies. One-handed tuckies. Let's go. Way to go, Garland. That was unbelievable, bro.
Right there, James, especially after that goal. They've cut the deficit within 1.
All
right.
After that neutral zone draw.
That makes me feel a little bit better. Over to Besser. Besser shoots it. Can't score. It gets put back on net by the Philadelphia defenseman. Garland up to Roenick. Roenick over to Hughes. Hughes back to Roenick. Roenick tries to shoot it. Can't shoot it.
Hart's going to hang on for a whistle, and staying focused is key when you haven't seen a lot of work here, Cheryl.
Oh, that's something that we can talk about here real quick. I just need to pop in my head. When I was talking about that custom league, I forgot to mention one thing about that custom league. Custom teams. So we're not going to use NHL teams, we're going to use custom teams. So I don't know if I'm going to get people right off the bat to control teams. I might just make it into like a hockey league and just see what happens when we sim them and make it its own identity kind of thing, its own little universe, right? So, but I am going to be making, if I do this, I'm going to make it into like a fantasy draft. So players are going to go to different teams and things like that, and I have no control over them. But I will have control over what the team names are going to be and things. I might see if I can get a couple friends or something like that to help me make some random teams, which would be kind of fun. I've seen a YouTuber do something like that before, but I don't know. It's been so long since I've seen that person do that kind of thing, so definitely going to be interesting. That was an amazing save. Stay to that short side. Let's go. Caught a hot. See, my save percentage is not that far off Carter Hart's. We just got to buckle down and get some saves. Angles. Get over quickly. Still looking at angles. Defenseman. Oh my god, he just got killed. Who did that? Who killed that guy? Oh, Fogle coming in. Tries to get the shot. He does, but saved by Mav. Another save by Mav. Maybe I am good enough to do this. I just need to concentrate. Let's go, boys. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Much better period. Way better period. Let's go. Let's go.
2 periods down, a third period.
But yeah, like I said, with that custom league, I'm actually going to kind of like what I'm doing here, but we'll be in the broadcast booth. I'll do commentary for it. You know, that kind of thing and everything. I don't know if I'll make videos for it. You know what I mean? Like full game videos. Maybe not for everything. Maybe I'll like find some key games and like I'll be recording every single game, but I'll be putting like, let's say there's like 5 games for that week or something that I'm gonna be putting into a video when I sim the games. Basically, I'm gonna grab like highlights and things like that, and I'll mash those into like a sports center or, you know, a sports broadcast kind of thing, showing you highlights of the game, explaining things. I'm gonna tie in like storylines, rivalries, trade rumors. And, oh my God, what a shot from Quinn! Let's go, Huggy Bear. Let's go. And if you don't know the story or lore behind the whole Huggy Bear thing, who was it? Suter on the Vancouver Canucks, or Sutter? I think Sutter. I think it was Sutter, Brandon Sutter. When Quinn first got on the Canucks, he ended up calling him Huggy Bear, and he responded to it, and it just kind of stuck. So, but if you wanted to hear it straight from the horse's mouth, you could probably look it up on YouTube. It's probably there. But that was a great shot, man. Great shot. I was not expecting that to go in. So the way that this team has decided to come out and in these previous periods here so far, I'm starting to wonder if we're actually going to be able to get a potential win out of this. Nice one to Petey. Petey takes a shot. Ooh! Oh, what a save with the blocker by Carter Hart. Now here comes the Flyers coming into the Vancouver Canucks zone. Hoglander with the steal in his defensive zone, but he's going to end up giving it away. Oh, the guy gets absolutely nailed. Here comes Brock Besser. Besser coming in. He's looking. Pass, shot, Miller, Hart with the save. And by the way, I still don't know who made that huge save. Wasn't really paying attention. Just to be honest. All right, here we go. Miller with Hornick and Hughes at the point. Johnson and Hoglander on the wing. On the wings. Oh, here comes Owen Tippett. Owen Tippett coming in on Hughes. Hughes will get the puck because Hornick just came in and just killed the guy. Oh, that's a penalty. That's a penalty. So I'm going to start skating to that bench now. Let's go. Come on. Get to the bench. Oh, come on. I just got to the bench. Okay, Jamie Farmer, another created player based on a friend of mine and my buddy Pokey's friend from PlayStation. We used to play Farming Simulator together. He ended up passing away earlier this year, so rest in peace, Jamie. But that is a character that we're going to kind of keep into in this Crow's Nest Gaming YouTube channel lore. He's going to be part of the universe and always be in memory of our buddy Jamie. Very nice gentleman. And sorely going to be missed. So anyway, back to the game here. Yeah, here we go. Garland. Okay, Jamie's got it. Jamie pass up to the point. Garland still has it. Oh my God, what a snipage by the Connor Garland. One of the smallest guys in the NHL currently. Let's go, Vancouver. 3-2. We're back in the winning column here for the time being. We got 4:32 left to play in the third period. Let's go, boys. Come on. Okay, Susie to Fisher. Fisher to Hoglander. Hoglander over to Johnson. Johnson coming in. Oh, what a passing play. Speaking of passing plays, that Boston passing play, oh my goodness, man, that was absolutely unbelievable. Great play. Just great play. That's all I have to say. But anyway, back to the game. Hoglander coming in. Hoglander over to Johnson. Johnson, what a save by Carter Harden. He's down. He's out. And there's a goal for Clea Fisher. Her first goal of the season. Let's go. What a pass up to the point by Johnson to Fisher. And Fisher just finishes it. Look at that. What a shot. And Carter Harden tries to die for him, but little too late there, Carter Hart. Oh, that's her first career goal. Let's go, Fisher. Let's go. 1:56 left to play in the third period. With the game coming down to a close, that means the video is also coming down to a close in regulation here. So I'm going to quickly say, put in your thoughts in the comments about whatever I've talked about, real life NHL, the game, ideas, you know, what you'd like to see in the future. If you guys like what you guys saw, please hit the like button. Just body check that thing. If you're new to the channel, just slash the subscribe button. You might get a penalty, but you'll be part of the Crow's Nest Gaming family. Until then, ladies and gentlemen, we will see you guys next time. And until then, please take care.